Engine 1, Battalion 4, Ladder 4, Engine 6, Engine 10, Medic 1, House Fire.
We pulled up and give my arrival report. I looked in the house, the door was open, I could see light smoke coming out. Police officer comes over and says there's somebody on the second floor. That changed everything. So I got on the radio immediately and announced that we were in rescue mode.
Engine 1's going to be rescued.
We dropped everything we're doing. We dropped the hose line. We grabbed a couple different tools. I always have the thermal imager camera on me when I go into a fire, so I already had that. And we entered the structure without a hose line.
At that moment, I made the risk-benefit decision. I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't like running into burning buildings. I don't like running into burning buildings without water.
We knew that the stairway was going to be to the left when we went in, and there was potentially somebody upstairs in a bedroom on the right-hand side.
We don't go into fire standing up, we go in on the floor. Even with all of our gear and our air masks, we go on the floor.
That smoke 3 feet above your head can be super hot.
It's so hot, just that difference in 3 or 4 feet would burn my hand through my glove.
If there is somebody in here, they don't have a mask, they're not breathing oxygen, I don't know where they are, I don't know how high they are in the room, I don't know how hot it is in the room that they're in, and I need to get to them as fast as possible. So from our training, we did what was called a right-handed wall search when we found the stairwell.
We got to the top of the stairs and it was pretty thick smoke. It was worse conditions than I anticipated.
Smoke in front of your face to where you can't, really I could hold my hand up and not even be able to see it from this close.
There was a door to the right. He opened the door and shut it and turned around and said something, I think there's fire in that room.
Saw a flash of light and it was just kind of a weird light for me. I wasn't sure if it was fire, but I shut the door quickly, called for a hose line. Hose line was on its way up, and I'm thinking to myself, that was weird light.
What we found when you opened the door the second time, in behind the door was a giant big screen 50-inch TV, and 2:30 in the morning it would just had a steady screenshot. I don't know what it was, but it was basically orange and yellow. So for a firefighter to open the door, all Josh saw was an orange glow in the room and smoke in there.
Captain Turner stayed at the doorway where my egress would be. If I needed to yell for him, he would be right there so I could get back together with him.
Josh went in, and there was another little room off to the right, and he was searching that, and the smoke was probably down, 3 or 4 feet off the floor, maybe a little bit lower than that, and getting pretty thick. And I just looked across the room, I don't know, maybe 20 feet away, and there was some blankets on the couch, and they started moving, and I thought, holy smokes, there's actually somebody in here. Captain
Turner actually said, I think there's a couch over there, check that couch. So I went directly to the couch from there and found a gentleman on the couch.
Josh was trying to talk to him, and he wasn't responding to us, and it was just seconds.
I reached around, grabbed him, and started dragging him across the room. I drug him out to Captain Turner, and then he assisted me with dragging him all the way down the stairs. Before you know it, we are out on the porch. His eyes were not completely open when we got out there. I opened his eyes, and from there, when I looked in his eyes, he kept them open, which was good for me. I was happy with that. So I was hoping that he would be okay.
This is pretty rare for us to actually have somebody. This is the first time I can recall going in and pulling somebody out alive.
One of the captains that I respect very well, that's been there a long time, that was outside of the house, said 2 minutes. If 2 minutes would have gone by any longer, the gentleman wouldn't have survived.
Alpha Division from command, we have fire coming through the roof at this time.
That goes by like that. So yeah, he was pretty blessed that day that everything lined up for him.